Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Okay, so today we're jumping right into a super straightforward guide to building practical Python skills from the ground up. Honestly, if you've been itching to write a script that actually does something useful without getting drowned in unnecessary jargon, you are exactly in the right place. Let's get to it.
Here's the game plan for today. We're going to cover data types, strings and f-strings, comments, and arithmetic operators. And then the best part, we wrap it all up with a practical assignment. By the end of this, you'll be writing a fully functional script.
All right, part one. What are data types? Before we start building complex logic, we really need to know what kind of raw materials we're actually working with.
So we've got two absolutely crucial numerical data types here, integers and floats. An integer is just a clean whole number, like 9. A float, on the other hand, includes a decimal point, like 9.1. You know, just like instructors Sir Hamza and Sir Najam showed us, Python's built-in type function is a real lifesaver here. You literally just wrap a variable in typing, and Python explicitly tells you how it's allocating memory right behind the scenes. So handy.
Moving on to part two, strings and f-strings. Let's step away from pure numbers for a second and talk about text, because manipulating words is how we actually get our code to talk to users.
Now, think about this for a second. It's a super relatable problem. How on earth do you automate an email to 100 different people without typing that exact same thing out 100 times? I mean, it sounds like a total nightmare, right? But thankfully, Python has an amazing formatting tool to fix this.
And this right here perfectly illustrates the solution. F-strings. Back in the day, the old way meant you'd be typing print welcome plus name, basically manually gluing text together. And trust me, that almost always leads to annoying spacing bugs. But the new way, you just drop the letter F before your quotes and put your variable directly into the text using curly brackets. It is just infinitely cleaner.
But wait, what if you need to write an entire email body, not just one measly sentence? Well, that is exactly where docstrings come in. By throwing in triple quotes, your text can elegantly span across multiple lines vertically, and Python won't throw a fit or an error. It's the exact structural piece you need to build out a full message.
So here's the big takeaway. Combining these two concepts is an absolute game changer. You set up your multi-line email template using docstrings, right? And then you use an f-string to dynamically swap out the names. So whether your user is Munib or Ali, Python just instantly fills in their specific name and delivers the customized data. You write the logic once, and boom, it serves thousands of people effortlessly.
All right, part three, comments in Python. Look, when you're knee-deep in writing a script, you absolutely need a way to leave notes for yourself or, whoever else might look at your code later. It's super simple. You just use the hash or pound symbol to write notes directly inside your code. Python completely ignores these green lines when it runs the program. They are strictly there for you. Though, quick heads up, if a totally crucial line of your code is suddenly giving you the silent treatment and just not running, well, a stray hash symbol might actually be the culprit.
Section 4, Arithmetic Operators. Okay, we're shifting gears back to math. And hey, if complex math isn't exactly your favorite thing, don't sweat it. Python happily handles all the heavy computational lifting for you, so you can just focus on guiding the logic.
Take a quick look at this table. The basics, plus, minus, multiply, divide, they're pretty standard. But you really want to pay attention to those last three, modulus, exponentiation, and floor division, because those are your secret weapons for writing truly elegant logic.
Actually, let's test this out right now. If we use the modulus operator for 10% 3, what do you think Python will actually print? Pause and think about it for a second. Remember, modulus doesn't ask for the divided result, it is strictly looking for the remainder.
Spot on. The answer is 1. 10 divided by 3 is 9, which leaves a remainder of exactly 1. If you caught that, you already understand how to find remainders. And fun fact, that's the exact same logic programmers use to instantly spot odd and even numbers in massive data sets. Pretty cool, right?
So what about exponentiation? Well, if you stack two stars together, like 5 to the power of 2, that unlocks exponents. It's literally the exact same thing as calculating 5 to the power of 2, giving us 25. And with that, our core toolset is totally complete. Now, it is time for the final boss challenge.
Section 5, Practical Assignment. We've reached the climax of this explainer. We are going to take all these variables and operators and use them to help our friend Chanta Tara Khan plan a massive dessert party.
So here is our highly specific goal. calculate the exact amount of robbery, which, if you don't know, is a really delicious, quite heavy traditional sweet dish, needed for this gathering. And we need to output that final number in both grams and kilograms. This is a perfect example of a real-world scenario where your automated code completely replaces error-prone human math.
First things first, let's establish our raw materials, our variables. We've got 12 faculty members, 4 admin staff, and 100 students. But we also know we have 15 absentees. And finally, we're setting the fixed portion size at 250 grams of robbery per person.
Now watch how smoothly this logic builds step by step. Step 1, we add up the faculty, admin, and students to get our total registered headcount. Step 2, we subtract the absentees so we know exactly who's actually showing up. Step 3, we multiply those present members by our 250-gram portion variable. And finally, step 4, we use floor division by 1,000 to convert that massive gram total down into nice, readable kilograms.
Let's just do a quick bit of mental math right before Python executes this. We have 116 total people minus 15 absentees, which leaves us with exactly 101 present members. So, with 101 members eating 250 grams each, what is our final total in grams? Any guesses?
Boom, 25,250 grams. I mean, that is a whole lot of dessert. But notice how completely effortlessly Python handled that variable multiplication. We simply told it to multiply present underscore members by portion size, and it instantly spat out the perfect amount. Literally 0 calculators required. There's just one catch. Chantara Khan needs this final number in kilograms for his bulk shopping. So how do we cleanly convert 25,250 grams into kilograms without getting stuck with messy decimal points trailing at the end? Think back to that special operator table we looked at earlier. You guessed it, we use floor division. By dividing with 2 forward slashes instead of 1, so doing floor division by 1,000, Python divides the number and completely ignores any remaining decimals. It just drops them, leaving us with a perfectly clean 25 kilograms. Assignment completed, and our logic is totally sound. Just think about the incredible journey we took today. You started out figuring out basic whole numbers, moved on to formatting dynamic multi-line text, and finally strung mathematical logic together to literally automate a real-world event. You officially hold the blueprint. So whether it's automating your boring daily emails or engineering massive logistical calculations, what real-world problem are you going to solve next with Python? Keep experimenting, keep building, and we'll see you in the next explainer.